Ready to go live. There's one. I've already started the live, Chris, so we'll get going. Let's show
Okay.
And you got a screen to share there, Chris? Do you want to show it now or later?
We'll save it. We'll save it.
All right. Well, it didn't start out the way we wanted today, but we will definitely work on the bug. We're trying to make it so that the other guys can run the show as well. So I guess we'll give it a try here in the next couple days. Next week, whatever, we'll get the guys going again. But yeah, so everybody, Buffalo Lake, what a great time was had by all. Totally able to say that doing your homework pays off when you're going to go and fish a lake, because I did not do anything at all. I just was too busy, so I just packed up a bunch of crap and I grabbed all the wrong gear for fishing. So I took all the deep water gear, and it was very shallow where we were fishing. So I didn't have as much luck as I was hoping, but congratulations to everybody that was out there and caught some fish. It was great to see. We had some amazing fish being caught. Mike St. Germain's was absolutely amazing seeing him stand up, fly fishing, chucking them great big huge flies. Yeah, other than that, I am going to actually pass this one off to Trevor. He will be the tournament host for the Derby. So Broden says, should do what I do, Mike, and just bring everything everywhere. Yeah, I normally do, Broden, but 90% of my gear is buried in my shop. So before we go to East Slope, I'll get everything out, and everybody can expect to see a massive garage sale post on our Facebook group, because I think I have enough gear to outfit probably 10 kayaks when I have 3. So, all right, well, we're going to pass it off to Trevor. So, Trevor, she's your meeting.
Awesome, thanks. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I'm not a delay on my voice. So this weekend, June 19th, Driedmeat Derby. We've got 8 people registered so far. Our launch point will be at Tillicum Beach. Same as every derby, you're able to be on the water 6 o'clock, off by 5. Some restrictions. There's no restrictions on the lake, fishing lake area in general, area of the lake. Thanks, guys, making this easy for me. So the whole lake is entirely open. The same restrictions are for the depth. Section 2-0 tells us on the rules maximum fishing depth of 24.5 feet. Barbless hooks, like always, everybody. Make sure you wear all your safety gear. Make sure your bump boards are marked so that when we're verifying the catches, it's a lot easier to see. And other than that, hopefully we get a little bit more than 8 people out. Hopefully we can meet that 20 people criteria. Wow. And other than that, I'm so glad I was hosting this meeting. It's been great. No, if anybody's got any questions, I know last weekend there was some struggles with the app again online during the derby, the live derby. Did mention to people too is we've had a few people reach out about fishing vessels in general, what they can fish out of. There's really no restrictions as long as they're human powered, and we encourage people to help one another. If you're trying to land a fish, put a measuring board or put the fish on the measuring board, take a picture. If you're beside somebody and he needs a hand or she needs a hand, help the next person out, get them situated. totally encourage that. So so spread those words to anybody that may not have a kayak, that they're more than welcome to come out in any type of vessel they may have, right? So other than that, I will have gear catalogs and all that stuff at the Derby, all the paperwork as well. And last thing I want to say is next week we are going to order all the gear swag. So everybody that's put in pre-orders, we'll be ordering that stuff, and then a variety of other stuff. Hopefully it fulfills everybody's needs, because we want to get that on the go. So did you have anything else to say, Mike? Or I know Chris, I wanted to get Chris to go through the app more in general.
Yeah, we'll get to Chris here in a sec. Yeah, just as far as with that. So for any of the people that had fished the East Slope, originally it was always just a solo event, everything. After the first year that a big group of us, Armin, no, we don't need another waiver. Once you sign a waiver, you are good for the year. It runs for all of the Derby, all of the trail events. So the first year we fished the Mucha Bay Derby, it was encouraged to help the guys out with netting and stuff, and they had guys out there in tandem kayaks fishing and canoes fishing, and I looked at that and said, you know what, absolutely, let's go with that. So along those same lines, if you want to have two people in an inflatable boat or a tin boat or a canoe, absolutely, you can have two people in a boat, go out there. Please, everybody, if you've got your kids, bring your kids out. Get them involved. Even if your kid's not going to participate in the Derby, but you are, bring your kids out and just get them to experience this with us. For everybody that was at Driedmeat, I mean, you guys all saw Ben out there. He's been fishing these derbies with us ever since the inception of the trail, and even before that with a couple of the East Slope derbies. So, there is no age limit. So by all means, bring your kids out, let them troll around. When they hook into a fish, help them, get that net, land them for them.
Help you out.
Broden, Ben outfished almost half of the field at Driedmeat, and pretty much the same at the Trout Derby. So yeah, we're all kind of guilty of losing to Ben. So yeah, I'm worried what's going to happen when little sister decides to start going. I think there's a few of us that'll be competing for last place, so it'll be worth it. Kurt, yeah, absolutely. If you've got two guys, just, we're going to rely on you guys all to be
honorable,
honest and honorable in what you're doing. Be aware that if you submit a fish and a minute later your partner in the boat submits a fish, it's going to look like the exact same fish when we're reviewing it on the board. And if we see that, it'll just be an instant disqualification. But other than that, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can have two people fishing out of the same vessel that are both fishing. Please, like I said, get your wives, your kids, anything. Wow, yeah. Oh God, John, I love you, buddy. Yeah, I absolutely love you, John. You're
okay. Well, let's get on to Chris so he can confirm a little bit more of some of the struggles we've had with this app, so that people can get filled in here.
Absolutely. So, Chris, you want me to show your screen? Do you want that just full screen? Then probably is the best.
Sure. If that's what you want to do. We could have it in beside us as well.
Yeah, beside us looks pretty small. So here, let's. You know what? I'm going to stop video for myself and Trevor, and it'll just be you. They'll still hear us commentating, but it's just you and your screen now.
That's perfect. All right. Thanks, everyone. So I know we've had some issues with the app this year. Of course, trying something new for the first time never goes smoothly. Never know why. So I just wanted to give a little demonstration how the app works. Feel free to throw out questions, and Mike will help me commentate on them. So when you first fire up the app, you see the main screen. And of course, I think everybody knows this by now. To enter a fish, you hit the plus button on the bottom right-hand side. Choose your species. For the example, I'll choose the first one, northern pike. The first thing you want to do is add a catch photo, the second part down. So I'll turn the camera on, go over to my bump board here, take a picture, and we'll use that picture. You can add, the app gives you an option to add a hero shot or add a release photo. During a kayak tournament, it's kind of hard, so I usually skip it. The other thing, you actually don't need to add anything else at this point. You can check that you've released it at the bottom here, and you can add the length if you'd like to, but if your hands are full with the fish, don't worry about it. Trevor, Mike, and I will add the length as we approve them in the back end. So let's say my pike is 10 inches. I'll hit confirm, and that'll submit. Or now I'll hit save at the top right. And now if you're out of cell range, this message will come up. It says my catch sync. You're back in, it'll sync when you're back in range, essentially. So I'll hit understood. So now when you go to the statistics, you'll see you have 2 catches awaiting sync here. So for Android users, what you'll do is you'll tap this, when you get back into cell range, you'll tap this orange bar 3 times, I believe. And for Apple users, it'll you pull down to refresh the screen. So of course it'll say I'm not online. So let's go online. And now I'll sync it again. And it will sync momentarily. So now that's how you ensure your app is syncing. So if you still don't have your catches logged, you can go to the very bottom right corner below the plus sign. There's your account button. And then in the top right, there's a gear setting. So you'll click the gear. If you scroll down to the very bottom, there's a build number at the very bottom. So for Android and iPhone users, I think you hit this, you touch the build number 4 or 5 times, and it will ask you if you want to send your debug data. So I would encourage everybody who's having problems to definitely upload your debug data, and then the developers at Anglers Atlas will be able to help you out, or at least they'll have the information on what went wrong. And that's essentially how it's done.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was one thing that we had identified even out at Driedmeat was
Buffalo.
When you get back Buffalo, when you get back in, go to that triple bar where your stats are and swipe. If you're on the Android or the Apple, you swipe down and sync. That seemed to be the issue. If you aren't getting it to connect back, God, I hate to be that IT support guy that says, close the app, restart your phone, try it again. But it worked. We proved that out there. There was a couple guys that's what we did with theirs, and it worked perfectly. So
cool. Thanks for that, Chris. I did just want to add to you guys, if you're not watching this video, Anglers Atlas has a YouTube channel as well. I follow them on YouTube, and they've been just recently all this week releasing a whole bunch of videos on what Chris just showed us and how to also put in manual catches if you guys are having issues. So look at them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and then you can always have that info readily available to you as well. Someday I'll have some fish to hopefully have a sync issue.
Yeah, Dave, you just got to go get some scuba gear, Go dive in an open creek dam, find your phone, and sink it, dude. It'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, no, it's
So April. So if you do a phone restart, will you not lose the catches? No, you shouldn't. Once you've done it. So now, how can I put this? As a person who is doesn't really rely much on. I absolutely love technology for everything, but I don't rely on it solely. After you use the app and you take your picture, if it's going to be one, if you know it's one that's submittable, switch to your camera roll or just to your phone camera and snap a picture, because if it doesn't upload, you can send that picture to Chris, Trevor, or myself, and you can send it to us by sending it. I believe it worked with Facebook, correct, Chris?
Yeah.
Yes,
Facebook Messenger was pretty easy.
You could send it to any of us on the Facebook page, Facebook individually, or you can send it to westcankajaktrail@gmail.com, and we can then take that photo and manually upload it. I had the exact same issue out at Driedmeat with Ben's pike.
Buffalo.
It wouldn't, Buffalo. Sorry, I'm all excited. It's Driedmeat coming up, dude. Yeah, I had the same issue at Buffalo with Ben's pike. It wouldn't. I couldn't get it to upload properly. So I had taken a picture with the phone. I emailed it to myself, and then I was able to go in on the back end and upload it. So, if you're having those issues, it's a quick click to bring your camera up, snap another picture for yourself in your own camera roll, and then if you're having those issues, by all means, you can just. You can just send it off to us via Facebook Messenger or whatever, and we can get it uploaded for you. So, trying to think if there was anything else. Please, everybody, yeah, like Trevor said, he wants to get that gear order done. So please, everybody, go through on the trail page at the SummerSlam page and the Western Canada Kayak Fishing Group. Right after this, I will go on and upload that gear catalog again. Go on, find what you want, and get it ordered. The more we get right away, the cheaper stuff is for us, and it allows us to actually get it. When Trevor goes to place the order, if we don't have enough orders, he's just going to kind of be picking things out. So we have bump boards available. We do have the bump boards. We have a bunch of them available for sale. So there'll be, I didn't give those to Adrian. I got to get a thing to Adrian here. So Adrian, sorry, I got to laugh. There was an issue at the last Driedmeat Derby where Adrian didn't know she had all the paperwork. So for anybody that's been following it online, it's been kind of a joke. Adrian has the paperwork. Adrian, I will get you a box of bump boards to take up for Trevor too, so he has those. Trevor, would you like to answer Broden?
We all got hats, Broden, except for you. The three of us on the screen got hats, except for you. You have to win yours at East Slope. Good luck.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to get stylish hats from our sponsors like this that give them out to tournament directors, let us know. We'll get you running a derby, and we'll find some sort of swag we can give you. So, as always, guys, it's we can't thank everybody that's watching and participating in these derbies enough. It is because of everybody here that is coming out to these derbies. It was kind of a dream years ago when I looked at it and said, hey, it'd be cool to start a trail. Everybody else has got them all over the States. Why can't we have one here? And you guys stepped up the first year with organizers, and the people we have and let's keep going. The online derby in Manitoba, yeah, April's probably going to get fish that nobody else is getting. So you guys have to do it. I'm pretty sure I'm in trouble. Thank you to my wife for allowing me to do fishing and fishing derbies and cooking for us at the East Slope, and to my stepmom Herbie for cooking for us at the East Slope. Definitely we'd all go hungry and starved if it wasn't for the girls. So Chris, you got anything else for everybody?
Nope. I just threw a note in the comments.
Oh, well, here we go. So, yeah. So, Trevor, do you have a blog or a Facebook page or anything yet of your own?
Well, I've got my Facebook page and my Instagram handle, but
oh yeah. So, that's something I'm going to do here, guys. Too, I'm gonna put a Facebook post up on our Facebook group. If you have an Instagram, post your Instagram. If you have a Facebook page that you're doing stuff under, post it there. There's no reason why every single one of us shouldn't be supporting each other in all of our blogs, our Facebook pages. If you have a business that's Facebook or fishing related, Armin, I'm looking at you. I'm expecting to see some your post there. I've seen some of your gear that you're putting out there. So absolutely, let's do that. And yeah, April, what is it? It's crappie, pumpkin seed, bluegill.
that's it.
Yeah, so pumpkin seed, bluegill, and crappie are all under sunfish when you go to submit them. None of us out here are going to have any of that, so we don't know. Maybe some people that fish in southern BC might get that, but the rest of us, the only pumpkin seeds we see are come Halloween. Splake.
I don't think you're getting splake in Saskatchewan or Manitoba, are you?
Well, Broden's asking that. I don't know where we would find them around here.
You know, Chris?
I've heard of them in Manitoba, but I don't know where. If you catch one, we'll add it.
There you go.
It would seem that John and Adrian might have a little obsession with Trevor.
It would seem that way, yeah.
Oh, there you go. April's saying yes. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to reach out to Anglers Atlas and figure out what they would fall under. If they're under something that we currently have. If not, we can absolutely add them.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, like I said, everybody, I'll create a Facebook post. Please post your everybody that's on watching. Post your Instagram, your Facebook page. If you've got a YouTube channel, post your YouTube channel. Post any of your social media outlets, throw them on there, and let's all start supporting each other. Everybody that's on, please make sure that you're liking the Facebook page and liking or subscribing to us on YouTube. We have had some issues where we've tried to tag people with the Facebook page, but if you don't actually like the Facebook page, we cannot tag you. So please make sure that you throw a like on the Facebook page. Again, thank you to our sponsors last week. Railblazer. That camera mount pole looks pretty amazing. I can't wait to see. I'm sure Mike St. Germain will have it up on his in no time at all. So they're going to be sponsoring us again out at Driedmeat, and Trevor's got a couple other things up his sleeves for out there. Thanks, Carl. You put on a great tournament. It was a lot of fun. Everybody had a great time. We sat around and had a little BS session after up at their campsite. So it was great. You guys are going to have fun at Driedmeat. I won't see you guys out there. I will be out having Father's Day, annual Father's Day camping trip with the family. So you guys all have fun there. Any parting words from either of you boys?
Nope. We'll see everybody this weekend and keep spreading the word, so we get lots of folks out fishing.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
And Adrian, don't forget the paperwork.
Don't forget the bump boards.
I'll get those to her. I was like, crap, I got bump boards. So yeah, we'll get those out. But everybody have a great time this weekend. My fingers are crossed for you all that we don't get tornado warnings as we have in the past for that derby. So, but please, everybody, make sure you sign up. Get on there, join the derby. If you're going to be at the derby, make sure you sign up here right away. Kind of gives us an idea of what's going on, how many people are going to be there. If you're planning on joining the Freshwater Summer Slam, you still have months to go. You've got a lot of time that you'll be able to get stuff going. So get on, join the Facebook pages, join the Facebook group, Western Canada Kayak Fishing. It says residents only. The only question you have to answer is, do you live in Manitoba West? So it's pretty self-explanatory if you're able to join that group. The one other thing I wanted to kind of mention with that Facebook group, guys, if you do have anything at all kayak fishing related that you're looking to get rid of, throw it up on there first. We have tons of members that are constantly looking for kayaks, paddles, PFDs, any type of gear. If you've got any gear, throw it up on there, and let's hopefully help our friends out here first before we get going somewhere else. And other than that, good luck to everybody this weekend. I can't wait to see what everybody does. After this weekend, I will get a post up of our standings after 3 weeks. I'll tell you right now, sitting in number 1 at the Angler of the Year is Flynn Scott. He has placed second place twice in a row. So if anybody needs a payday loan, Flynn Scott is your man. He's done fairly well for himself. So,
and yes, Adrian, it is at Tillicum Beach for the launch point. So.
Yeah, so maybe we'll make sure that we put up a Google location for it on the page and stuff as well. So
yeah, sounds good.
All right, everybody. Well, good luck. Have fun. If you see Broden, feel free to give him gears because he likes to comment a lot. So apparently he should be our number 1 target for the Derby this weekend. So good luck, everyone, and have fun. Be kind to Trevor. He's sensitive. All right. Thank you, everybody. Good luck.
See you guys.